everyone, it is time to talk about Animate Raleigh, which was my first event of 2025. Here is the lovely vendor badge. I think it was really cute, and of course on the back side it did have our exhibitor hours and then my handy dandy loops because overstimulation is a thing. And then this is my preferred lanyard that it gives on out with the badges, but this is just so cute and I'm probably going to be wearing it for most of the year, I imagine. But yes, this was our badge. So let's talk about the event and how it went. So Friday, well honestly, the convention for us started on Thursday in a way. We had to rent a car for this one because our bus is currently in the shop. So we got a car and we picked that car up on Thursday. We also did shopping and all of our packing on Thursday. He's driving. It's day -1 of Animate Raleigh. Yeah, today is pack, gather all the things that we need together, do all the errands that we need to do.
In a quarter mile, turn right onto Georgia 388 North.
Thank you, Chips.
Thank you. So that we can be ready to go first thing in the morning.
It's a plan, please.
It is a plan. It's a good plan. Rental car has been obtained. When I say shopping, we ended up getting like snacks, waters, and juices, things that, you know, we could stick in our bag so that we could have some snackage when we're at the convention. So we did that all on Thursday. I was so heavy with anticipation for the event that I did not sleep that well on Thursday night, which was awful because I paid for it on Friday. Friday, I got up very early in the morning. It's currently 5:37 in the morning. We are up and about getting ready. The car is mostly loaded and we're gonna eat some breakfast and then start a 4.5-hour journey to Raleigh. We packed up the car with the remainder of the stuff that needed to go in there and we headed ourselves off to Raleigh at 6 o'clock in the morning. We got to Raleigh around 10 something, almost 11, right after we had a lovely stop at Buc-ee's. We've arrived at the Buc-ee's. A road trip must. If it is on the way, we must stop.
This is so cool.
I have a Buc-ee. Hi, Buc-ee. Oh, it's over here. Hi, Buc-ee. So, I love Buc-ee's. Buc-ee's is fun. The convention site was a little hard to figure out where we were supposed to find the loading dock at. It's just, Raleigh is a city that has a lot of one-way streets, and so it was trying to figure out what road you could be on getting to where you needed to be. A nice security guard pointed us in the right direction. We got unloaded, we loaded up all of our stuff and we brought it over to where our booth was going to be. So we set up, we're ready for the day. Now, what do you do?
Now, what do? I trade things, shiny things, no money. Trade stuff for other stuff.
The doors open in 2 minutes. 2 minutes. I'm nervous, but I'm also excited. The people are arriving. High hopes. The first day did not go as planned. we were over beside the food trucks, the tattoo artists, and the wrestlers and the cosplayers, which you think would be ideal location. You're in the midst of a lot of activities. However, these are a lot of activities that require people to go and kind of like be at. And so when people would walk by our booth, they were in the mind frame of, I'm going to get food and then I'm going back to my people. I'm going to a cosplay event, I'm going to do that, and then I'm going somewhere else. I'm going to wrestling, I'm going to get a tattoo. They're not in the mindset of, I am shopping, like they are when they are in the vendor floor or in Artist Alley. Their brains are geared towards an activity. So that is what they do. Madam Web is protecting us. We did not do very well on Friday. I was very upset about it. I think a lot of that had to do with a lack of sleep. It is an hour into the convention and I'm in the first, so. And on how emotional I was. I was a nervous wreck. I did. This is the point in the pond where imposter syndrome sets in, and I am unhappy. I didn't want to complain, but at the same time, I knew that if I stayed in that spot, I was not going to have a very successful weekend. So I gathered up my courage and I went and talked to the vendor staff, and they were amazing. They listened to me, they comforted me, and they helped me find a new location. And so the next day I was going to be moving to a new spot, and I was very, very happy and glad that they were as amazing as they were, because it's hard when you have anxiety and you're also like having to be on for the convention. And so when it comes time to talking to somebody that you didn't think you were going to have to talk to again, it can kind of just be overwhelming. So Friday was just all around overwhelming, but we closed up shop for the end of the day on Friday and we went to leave. When we were trying to leave, the parking garage would not let us out. It took us 40 minutes to get out of the parking garage because we were having to call somebody, tell them that our QR code to exit wasn't working. But there was this giant fan that was right here beside the speaker for you to talk to someone, and they could not hear you, and I could not hear them. We eventually got out, so that was good, but it did take 40 minutes. By the time we got out, I was in tears. The day was so long. By this point, it is 9:30. We get to the hotel. We get a wonderful hotel room, and the staff there was delightful. But yes, I get into bed and I'm like, okay, we need to eat. It's late. What do y'all want? And we were like, Chinese food sounds good. So we're gonna order some Chinese food to get it sent to our room. I'm not the one usually who places these orders, but I thought, you know what? I can do this. I'm a big girl. I cannot, in fact, do this because I sent the food to Durham and I'm in Raleigh. And so at 10:30 we get a notification saying that our food has arrived, but in fact our food has not arrived because it is in a completely different city. So cue another meltdown. I'm very sad. Don ended up going out and getting Bojangles and me a salad from Bojangles, and we quickly ate a little bit so that our bellies would not be angry at us, and we went to sleep. The next day we get up. We're having to get up early because we knew that we were going to be moving our booth, and that was going to take a little bit of effort. So we got up earlier than we were originally planning to do. We went downstairs, we had breakfast. The hotel had really good breakfast, so that was nice. I also snagged a couple of muffins from the hotel to take with me to snack on the vendor floor with, because they were so delightfully good. So we get there, we ended up moving the booth, resetting everything back up, and the second day went amazing. I was a nervous wreck at the start of the day. I was like, please I need a turnaround. I need a win today. And I got it. It was an amazing day. We had so much fun. It was also very busy. And I'm very, very glad that I have my speaker, because it got loud at some points and it was hard for people to hear you if you did not have a speaker, and I didn't want my voice to go away, but even as you can hear, it still is a little hoarse, and that is with me talking with a microphone. Yeah, I was quite happy that I have that. It is a wonderful purchase that my boyfriend got me, and I very much love it. So we we're doing so much better today.
Cups and crochet, cups and crochet, cups and crochet, cups and crochet.
We survived the day. We made a lot of our booth fees back, and everything was going really good. We left and we ended up eating that night at a place called Wilson's. It was very good. I enjoyed it very much. And then we had a lovely rest that night in our hotel room. The hotel room was humongous, and I wasn't expecting it to be as large of a room as it was, but it really allowed us to be able to spread out and be comfortable, so that was nice. Sunday we got up and we had breakfast. We packed up our room and we headed back to the convention site.
She looks so happy.
We soon learned that the reason we kept having issues with the parking deck was because we were going into the wrong one. We needed to go up one entrance instead of one more entrance up than the one that we were going in. So the next entrance was the one that we needed. So we parked at the right spot that day, which was awesome. We finally found someone who could hear us on a speaker, and we were able to communicate with them and figure out what we were doing wrong. And we were able the next day to correct it on the last day, but we corrected it. Josie! Hi! We're late to the con, very late, and very lost. Don't know where we're going, but we had a lovely day. This day was much shorter than the other one. Saturday was an 11-hour day for us, and honestly, whew, it was so tiring, but it was a good day all the same. The con closed for us at 6 o'clock, and so we had a wonderful time until then. I met a lot of the people the previous day who had gotten goodies from me, and I loved that they came back by and spoke with me. We also did a little bit of shopping, and we had a lot of people who we knew vendor-wise. We went and talked with them, and you know, Sunday is the day for connections in a way, and it definitely was. We had a great time, and then we packed up and we headed back home. Aww, it's the Wahoo. If you know, you know. Wahoo is the place to go after you're exhausted. Jamesy. We got home probably around 1 o'clock in the morning, and we went to sleep. And I was so dead. Oh my gosh. I rested all day yesterday, and today I am back at it. I am currently making a little goblin. So this is his work in progress. He's got a cute little nose. But yeah, this is what I'm doing. But I wanted to also show y'all some of the things that we got. So usually at a convention, Don will be doing his trading, and I am open to trades, but I don't do them all the time. And we also like to go shopping and buy things from our vendor friends. So here's some of the stuff that we got. This was some artwork that Don got. Look at that little guy. Hot Dog the Bunny and Chili the Bunny. How cute is that? I traded with a vendor. I gave her a Cthulhu, and she gave me 2 of these little bags. One is for wealth and the other one is for luck. And I very much love them, and they will now be a current part of my booth setup so that I can give them little rubs of luck and wealth at events. I got this print. Dawn traded for it, and I absolutely love it. She is my favorite Stylish Scout. Dawn got this print from J Morph Art. Very nice, but it's a it's very much like him if he was a moth. Jasmine got me this print. How cute! And then me and the youngins got our picture taken with Amir. I don't know how to say his last name, but Amir, he is the voice of Alistair in Has Been Hotel, and that was really fun. I'll be getting this framed and up on the wall. Here are some of the fun little trades that I stole from Dawn. So this one is a little terrarium that has a skull and some moss in it. This is a little Bigfoot. So cute. And then 2 tiny happy potatoes. Happy potato. I'm a potato. Dawn got this. This was a cute little origami bunny that was made with the con schedule. So that was really cool. I thought it was unique and fun, and I would treasure this. I got a cute itty bitty actual rubber ducky, and then a hard plastic rubber ducky. And I met another crocheter, and she was delightful, and she gave me this, and it turns out she only lives like an hour from me, so we're gonna meet up and have crochet times. It's gonna be fun. But yeah, the convention overall was a good time. I will be going back next year, and I look forward to going back to it. I learned a lot this time. I learned a lot about Raleigh, mainly about how to get around in Raleigh. So that was good. And I don't think the next time I go to Raleigh for a convention will be as challenging as it was this time. I think also I will make sure that we get to our hotel the day before, and we start the day on the first day of the con already in the city, because I think getting up super early in the morning and traveling that far and then setting up, and it was too much, and it caused a lot of unneeded stress. And so one of my things for this year is I want to try, I know I can't control everything, so what I want to do is try to control the things that are within my power to control so that I can eliminate the stress that I can control. And one of the things I can control is getting there the night before. So that is what I will be doing if I go back to a convention in Raleigh. It's definitely going the night before. I say if. I will be going back to Animate next January. So if I go back there for like GalaxyCon or anything like that, I'll definitely will be staying the night before. But yeah, so that was the adventure of Animate Raleigh. This weekend I will be at AugustaCon, which is here in Grovetown. Grovetown is kind of like a little suburb of Augusta, so it's just on the outskirts, and it's like 10 minutes from my house, and so that's kind of cool. I'm gonna go. It's only on Saturday, set up, and then come home and probably just chill out and play Tiny Glade. But anyway, thanks so much for watching and hanging out, and I hope y'all have a great day. I will see y'all next time. If you liked what I did in my rambling, please feel free to hit that subscribe button. It would really make me happy. But anyway, bye for now.